5.
Baby, hurry up. The show about to start.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Scoop Grady.
Inside Scoop.
Yo, what up, everybody? Scoop Grady, along with my co-host, AB.
What up?
This is the Inside Scoop, everybody. AB, what's going on with you?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, another day, another dollar. Can't complain, man.
Well, I can. Goddamn it.
You can complain.
All these goddamn floods and shit that's been happening here.
Dude, this is the Midwest, though. You know, home of the bipolar weather. You never know what you're going to get out of us, dog.
You got that right, man.
Man, we just hope everybody that was affected by it is all good. Everything is okay.
Yeah.
Praying for y'all.
Yeah.
But if you haven't yet, make sure you follow us on every platform. That is every platform. Everybody.
Every platform there is.
The Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, YouTube, the Church Bulletin. We are in that as well.
Even on them BDBs on the back of your girlfriend neck. Just follow us on there.
Damn, son.
You got to really get back there. That's a bad kitchen right
In
there.
the kitchen.
Like a stir fry.
Hot cone back there, boy.
But yeah, please give it up for our guest, everybody. We got a St. Louis legend in the building. This man is responsible for some of y'all having relationships and probably for some of y'all having babies out here. He is one half of the Lugatti Boys. Please, everybody, give it up for the official party starter. DJ Sir Thurl is in the building.
What up?
What's going on, man?
That's a great introduction, man. He
Yeah.
got all the little titles, and I don't have to say nothing. Like,
Hey, you gotta pay the respects, man.
right? I appreciate it,
Man, when you a fan, it just come natural, man. Like, I've been a fan of you, man. Like, every time you come on the radio, I'm like, everybody be quiet.
Yeah.
Thurl is playing.
That's crazy, man. That's still hard to like hear. You
Really?
know, yeah, man. Because I'm a fan of a lot of DJs, so that's the reason why I got into DJing.
Right.
So I'm just like,
Yes,
Nah,
man.
That's like, hey, you know what? Some things, man, you know, you just, the people that you think that you'll never meet, you do. And
Yeah.
you was one of them.
dang, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. I'm just out here working.
You know,
Motivation for us, for us little people out here.
and that's what they say. Everybody say, you know, just me. But, you know, you got people that look up to you, man. You just never know.
Right.
You know?
Nah, I appreciate that. That's blessings. That's blessings.
Yes, y'all. So we're going to go right into
Word on the street.
Jay-Z is hip-hop's first billionaire. First of all, congratulations to that.
Thank you. Far too kind.
I didn't know he was making money like that now.
Is he a billionaire? Or is he at billionaire status?
He's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
He own it, man. I was surprised to find out he owned his own catalog.
Yeah.
I mean, like his masters too.
Yeah. That's, you know what?
That's genius.
$75 million worth of it. Wow. I didn't think Duce was going to be popular like that. That's $100 million right there.
Yeah.
Hey, I
So-
forgot all about Duce.
Right.
Just give people a background on some of his investments that he has. In 2007, Rockaware sold for $204 million. Rock Nation is worth $75 million. In 2015, he purchased Tidal, and now he purchased it for $60 million, and now it's worth $100 million. He got $70 million in Uber.
I didn't know he was a part of Uber. Wait a minute.
And real estate, $50 million. And that's just some of his investments.
Wow.
Don't
Salute, man.
do we still got Ace of Spades? That gold bottle that he do like.
I don't know. I think if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on it, but I did just see him come out with a cologne.
When did he become part of Uber though? That's crazy.
See, that's the thing. You don't have to tell everybody about your investments. You know, and that's where people be messing up sometimes.
Yeah.
True.
You give people room to hate. You know, they like, nah, I'm just going to put some money over here.
Who would have ever thought somebody from Brooklyn, raised in Marcy Hall's projects, would be a millionaire, dog? It really goes to show you, man, if you got dreams, man, just keep going.
You sure you don't own Marcy Projects?
Right.
I think he do, though.
Wait, really?
I think he do. I think that's one of the real estates he flipped.
Wow. Salute to Jay, man. For real.
You were looking at one smart black boy.
Billionaire.
You know, he owns Tidal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I mean, and that's really revolutionary because at the same time where everybody was streaming came in, everybody was trying to go to iTunes and all that. Yeah. He started something different. Like, we need to keep our own money.
True. And
everybody didn't jump in on it, but you got a vision, you got to stick to it.
Right. Now everybody's saying Dr. Dre was the first billionaire, but
I can see where it came with the Dre beats.
I mean, after you break it down, he was partnered with like 4 or 5 different people, and then a good buddy that everybody knows. He been taking money from us. Shout out to Uncle Sam. Took their percentage, and he was under he was at $850 million.
So can we now say that Jay-Z the GOAT, greatest rapper of all time, or greatest of all time?
I ain't gonna say greatest rapper.
I'm not gonna say that because B.I.G. is the greatest rapper of all time.
I will say Jay-Z is the Tom Brady of hip hop.
That's the greatest of all time, though.
I don't think Tom Brady's the greatest.
Okay.
Of this era, he's the best.
True.
Jay-Z probably the only person on owe 50 Cent anything.
Exactly.
Shit, do 50 owe him something?
Hey, you never know, dog. Next, Warner Brothers confirmed Robert Pattinson is the next Batman. Do you think this is going to work?
Are you crazy?
Now, who is Robert Pattinson? Like,
school me. He's from Twilight.
He was the vampire from Twilight. They'd be on the cover.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hell no. They did horrible when they got Ben Affleck.
He ain't lying.
I thought he did pretty good.
Christian Bale was the last best Batman.
But nobody thought he would do it good, too. But he came out. I thought
that's when he got his ass beat by Bang, though. Bang beat his ass.
I don't think nobody could have stopped him.
Bang was cold, bro. Bang was cold.
I don't think I'm ready to see Batman at like 125 pounds.
I just don't want to see Batman. I'm tired of seeing the shit.
I'm lost. I'm telling you, I'm lost.
They do switch up the story a lot.
Like, how many times this nigga gonna? He should be dead and old now. Goddamn.
Batman refresh.
Right,
you refresh.
Yeah, Jesus.
You tired of seeing Alfred?
Man, Alfred definitely should be dead. That nigga immortal or something.
Dude, Alfred to come back every movie, bro.
That nigga is like Terminator. That nigga do not die. This gonna be stupid.
I don't think it'll be. I think we just. If I see the first trailer, then I'll be probably determine what it.
They should have stopped after Heath Ledger, R.I.P. They should have stopped after that.
You think so?
Because ain't nobody gonna ever be the Joker. Like nobody ever could be that type.
Nobody study like that. That dude studied.
Nobody can. That's what I'm saying. Nobody ever could be the Joker. Like there's only 2 good Jokers: Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger. Nobody else could be good Joker.
They need to bring Jim Carrey back for the Riddler.
Definitely bring him back.
Jim Carrey want that check.
Yeah. Right. You see, he about to be in the new Sonic movie.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he about to be the villain.
Wow.
Yeah. So, hey, if Jim Carrey in the movie, I'm gonna watch it, bro.
I just want to like him. I want him to have like a tell it all book. He has a lot of knowledge, and a lot of people think he's weird. But
right. Nah.
He started like after he did that. What movie was that? He did a movie where he was talking. It was like Andy or Andrew, something like that. He kind of like went left, but that's because his. Like, I heard we just had to do the show with people's mentality. Like, they have to take their mind. They have to get so deep into their character that sometimes you have to cleanse yourself.
Right,
and if
right.
you don't cleanse yourself, it can mess you up mentally. And it's crazy that even in acting, you still get messed up mentally. That's what happened with Heath Ledger. He never got out of that Joker character, so it drove him to suicide.
Wow. I mean, I can see it, people get deep into their character, just to play the part.
Yeah.
And they shooting that for like months at a time. So now you need to take time off. Take a break.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's scary.
That is scary.
That's scary.
I thought about acting it. I don't think I want to do it now.
I mean, you can still do it.
You got enough grease in the beard to.
My nigga, I'm telling you, bro. I'll be like on that Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial. That motherfucking spark hit down. It's over.
I only can play 2 roles if I was an actor. It'll be Ray Charles or the dude from Roots.
Who from Roots? Which one?
I forgot the dude that got. Yeah, that's the only person, bro. Because I could play that very good. Other than that, I can't do nothing else, bro.
That's funny.
Why you say Ray Charles?
I was about to say why you say Ray Charles.
I could do a mean Ray Charles impression, man.
Okay, let's hear something now.
Come on,
you gonna say that?
Hey, come on, man. Let me tell you something. I hear like you see, like that hummingbird outside the window.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, they gotta pay me for the next scene, dog. Yeah. Hey, Ray. I don't get how Ray was pulling women, dog.
Man, come on, now.
He had money.
And he had swag. Come on, now. Ray had had swag.
By just grabbing of the wrist, dog. That's how you tell.
Man, Ray had swag.
Bring that ass here. What you on?
Man. Next, John Witherspoon says Boondocks will return for their 5th season in the fall. They believe he said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this generation ready for that. They too sensitive.
I mean, are they gonna be like they was? That's what this is gonna be watered down.
Yeah, last season was
You can't water down. You can't water down Boondocks. They push some edges. You can't water that down.
If they do come back, they gotta go at like Trump, or they got to have R. Kelly Part 2.
Is it gonna be on Comedy Central?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It needs to.
Yeah, that's where they was.
Because that's on Comedy Central. You can say whatever you want to say on Comedy Central.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I don't think people gonna appreciate this like how we did back in the day, man.
I mean, I got on Boondocks late. Like at the time it was out, I wasn't on it.
Right.
I probably didn't have cable or something. I don't know. But I got on it late.
Yeah. You and me both. I didn't get on it until I think I was older.
Yeah, that's the majority of everybody. Like they didn't peep it when it first came out. It was like, okay, probably season 3 or 4. It was like, oh dang, that's what they doing. But it ain't, bro. If people support South Park, they better support Boondocks.
True.
Right. Of course.
True.
This Boondocks it's more realistic. They keep it 100 all the way.
They do.
Yeah, they need to go at Trump though.
Yeah, they definitely gonna go at him.
They need, bro.
Yeah,
the world right now is open for people to crack jokes about anything that's going on.
Right. It's a lot. It's a lot of topics they can touch.
Yes, a whole lot, man. They can please do this fast. And last but not least, 50 Cent says Tony Yayo owes him money now.
Do I owe 50 some money?
Man,
I just started to think 50 need to stop giving out money.
shoot.
Why are you putting it out there like that? Well, we know 50 troll people, so
Yeah, hey, 50 is the
That's
go
what he
right
do.
now. 50.
What's so like he been like on this little whole I hate is about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
This dude, it's like 5 people owe him. It was Tierra Marie, Randall Emmett, Young Buck, Jackie Long, and what's the dude named Rotimi?
yeah,
That's
from
from
Power, yeah.
Right? And now it's Tony Yayo. Like, it don't matter if you his friend or his family, then he gonna get his money.
No, but this the crazy thing. 50 Cent went on an Instagram video, was on the phone with Yayo. He was like, yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about all the people that owe me money. And Yayo was like, oh, man, hold on. What you talking about, man? He's like, I wasn't even talking about you, but since you do owe me some money, I mean, I'm going to need some of that back. I've been giving you money for years. And then he's like, man, you want me to shoot somebody for you?
On me.
Hey,
Because I ain't got the money, bro. I ain't got it.
Not Tony Yayo with his trash.
you want me to, hey, Tony, yeah.
Trash. Come on.
He was good for G Unit.
I'm just hoping that Lloyd Banks don't owe nobody nothing. Lloyd Banks was actually nice.
So who was the best one out of G Unit then?
Young Buck.
Yeah, I say Buck too.
Yeah.
I like Lloyd better, bro.
I
Lloyd Banks was better.
Nah, because
It was that voice. I don't know.
Lloyd Banks could open his mouth. Smoke when I wanna, drink when I wanna. Like, I don't
But
understand what he's saying.
And then he switched to R&B too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always got Lloyd Banks and Brian Pumper mixed together.
He had that one song with Avant. It was a Karma.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
He was singing on it. It was one of them songs where he
I can't take Lloyd Banks.
it was just one of them songs where Avant was on. He's like, yeah, I can't do what I think you, shorty. Like, oh,
I
okay.
can't take Lloyd
Hey.
Banks serious.
We on fire up in here.
That's the part. That's
Right.
the best
That-
song.
man,
he
that
had.
song was- I'm about to say, don't you-
that, and then I'm so flying. And he always mumbled though.
He had a song with Kanye too.
I mean, everybody mumble now. I mean,
True.
like,
He definitely would probably kill it this. Or, definitely. Kill.
he was before his time.
He was
Him
definitely
and Silk the Shocker. We got a lot of Silk the Shockers now.
Dude,
God, dog.
man, I agree with you on that.
And somebody tried to tell me, they was like, yeah, Silk the Soccer be saying some stuff. I'm like, dude, I just can't get past the fact that he can't stay on beat. He talking, oh, he do it on purpose. No, you don't, bro. You just
Some stuff is just nah, bro. We just gonna adjust a little bit in the studio for you.
God, man, yeah. He was trash too.
Who, Silk?
Yeah, I don't know, dog.
Yeah, he was trash to
I
me.
mean, Silk was, but I used to enjoy it.
Fiend was the best one. Fiend and Mystical was the best one out of them.
Mystical was too
I
crazy
used
for
to-
me,
I used to
man.
love Fiend, dog.
Oh yeah.
Fiend was
Y'all
the-
motherfuckers better get ready to rumble. Like, damn.
Yeah, Mystical was killing it. He still killed it, though. Well, if he can't stay out of jail. But
What, he keep getting locked up for the same thing?
same
same
shit.
thing.
Like, dude,
Is he
come
messing
on.
with? He need to leave that girl alone.
Just leave-
It's,
right.
it's the girl.
It's the one. Is it the same girl? Like, come on, man.
I hope
You
it's
been
not
in
the
this
same
shit for
girl.
about 20 years.
She got some fire, dog.
For real.
What's going on?
She got some.
She got that
hairy-
Kardashian,
got some
man.
hairy arms or something. God damn.
Now, what's the thing with the hairy arms? First of all,
What's
Hey
what?
man, I like a girl with a little peach fuzz and a little hairy arms. I mean, they got some of that good shit, bro.
what?
I'm trying to tell you.
that little when the
But
wig go a little bit.
will you?
Like afro under the arm?
No,
Like,
not afro. No,
Oh,
the arms a little hairy. You know
oh,
what
you
I'm
talking
saying?
about the arms itself a little hairy? Like,
If-
lay
if
down.
If it get wet and it look like a little
lay
lamb
down.
skin,
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I just can't have a woman that got
You
more
just- you
hair
just
on
gotta-
arms than me, man.
You just gotta be careful though, because if you go up in that motherfucker, you ain't there mentally. Oh, it'll fuck you up. You be sitting at the house like, I know this bitch at home. Like, what the fuck?
That's how she take your wallet, man. See, you can't trust him.
You might take her wallet. That's the thing.
What y'all got going on?
Hey, I'm married, man. I can't do much. We're gonna
He
take.
said, I can't do much.
You didn't hear that.
I ain't got nothing to do with
You didn't
this.
hear that part.
I ain't got nothing to do with this. Miss Grady,
I can't do nothing in life, baby. You know you got my wallet, all right?
Yeah, he was talking about before you.
Right there we go.
It was before he died.
We're gonna take a quick commercial
Yes,
break.
please.
We're gonna go right into shout outs, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scoop Grady AB. This is the Inside Scoop.
Yo, I'm Miss Pooh, radio personality, beauty maven, and old soul.
And I'm Simply Asia, brand builder and your favorite urban pop culture aficionado.
That's right, and we are
Misbehaving for Real
podcast. When it comes to this millennial hustle, we gotta stay up on boss moves,
Financial literacy,
pop culture,
beauty,
love,
and the one way you can do all that
is by listening to us.
Subscribe to Misbehaving for Real podcast on all platforms and stay connected on social media at Misbehaving Pod.
Don't forget to keep breaking the standard and don't believe the hype.
All right, y'all. We are back with DJ Sir Thurl in the building.
What up? What up?
We are gonna go right into shout outs. Do anybody want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, I got a shout out. Shout out to Humble the Poet. He got a book out. It's called Unlearn. It's really dope. I encourage everybody to go pick it up. Barnes & Noble have it for like $20. It's really good. It's really good to it's basically to give you like the gist of it. It's basically to unlearn your bad habits from your old self to better your new self. So it's 101 ways to better your life. So it's really dope. It's called Unlearn. And Humble the Poet. I mean, if nobody know who he is, like look him up on YouTube. Like he's dope. He's dope.
Check that out.
Shout out to Humble the Poet.
Sir Thurl, you want to give a shout out to anybody?
I mean, I really don't have nobody at the top of mind. I mean, shout out to the Blues.
There we go.
Right. Let's get it. Let's go and finish this job.
Right.
Let's go and
We
get it
2 and
done.
2 right now.
Right. Get it done. So, yeah.
Y'all better stop hating on my blues people, man. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. But shout out to Sister Shirley from my church. She shared her pork skins with me last Sunday, and she had a bag of Black Forest gummy bears. You know, I was really hungry. I missed breakfast, but thank you, Miss Sister Shirley.
It was clutch.
It
She
was-
came
yeah.
in at the right
Yeah,
time. Okay.
very clutch.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. Yes.
Hey man, that's like the hungriest time when you in church. You're like, damn, man. So they come with them crackers. You like, man, I'm about to get about 4 of them, bro. Thank you, God. I
And
know
that juice, that grape juice.
God, you got a lot of body. I'm about to eat right now, brother. I'm about to turn them crackers up.
No, they had brought out the real wine, man. That stuff. Man, you ever had real wine at church?
Heck no.
Nah, it ain't. Nah.
Yeah, real wine.
Yeah, it had real stuff, man. That was-
Like, what percentage of alcohol do they have?
I don't know.
Like,
For real.
I know Sister Tammy. She grabbed about 3 of them when she was up there. So somebody hopefully was driving.
Man, my church don't even do none of that. Now I be mad as hell. Was it third Sunday, first Sunday? I be like, man, so we ain't gonna get no crackers, no juice, nothing. I gotta sit here and
they
wait
don't
for
do communion.
None of that. I gotta sit here and wait
Be
for a
none of
whole
them
2
Steak and Shake
hours.
crackers,
Man. So I go to Penn Station every time I go to church.
What?
Shout out to Penn Station, goddamn.
Right. No comment to that. We're gonna go right into the Scoop of Poop Award. Now, I had breakfast this morning. Well, I thought it was breakfast. So the Scoop of Poop Award goes to McDonald's. Over there. So,
Thanks.
yes, I went to McDonald's, got me a McGriddle sandwich. You know, I had on my mind that I was gonna eat good today. So
That's
I get
eating good.
I mean, on a budget. On a
Okay.
budget.
I ain't even trying to eat good.
So I got my food. Next thing you know, I opened it up. The food was cold. I'm like, hey man, Can I get this fresh? They like, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. So then they gave my food back. They gave me 2 hot buns, and the patty was still cold. They was like, we can't have shit these days. Like, you know, whatever, forget it. So yeah, y'all get the Scoop Poop Award, man. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all ice cream machine always down. Y'all people at McDonald's act like the DMV.
Man, don't go to the one in the hood because they gonna give your ass a comb and 1 drip of ice cream. That's it.
Because it's broke. They the only place I know that the ice cream machine is always broke every day.
Some of them charge for like condiments. Like
really?
Oh, yeah.
It depends on
For
where
some
you
sprinkles?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
$1.50 for some sprinkles.
25 cents. They got it off the rice place. You know, like you want some extra sweet and sour?
Man, right.
25 cents.
Paying that shit.
Got 20 damn chicken nuggets and 1 sauce cup. Oh yeah, 65 cents for another one, bro.
I'm an old soul. I keep the ketchup in the glove department just in case.
You know that's not safe, right?
Hey,
it's not safe. Like,
oh, you got like the package or the bottle?
The package.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bottle. Like,
oh, you talking about the plastic?
Yeah,
with the bottle. Okay.
I said that you just a whole different breed, bro. You got a bottle of ketchup in the glove.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Them packets always used to go old, so I just stopped doing that. You know, I'm like, you start seeing through the packets. I'm like, what is this? Like, how long I had this? Can you put an expiration date on this little pack of ketchup?
Right.
Damn. I be getting a whole bunch of napkins from the McDonald's, bro. Yeah, all of them in the glove compartment. Like, how much napkins you need? Though? You just never know.
Never know, especially if you got kids. You never know.
Right.
Man, I don't got kids, but I got napkins and baby wipes just in case I can't make it home. Just in case I can't make it to the crib.
You be driving with some ribs and some barbecue chicken. Oh, damn, got in my beard.
Man. Do you know the shit that my beard catch, bro?
See, I don't think I'm prepared for that problem as an owner of a beard.
Well,
I ain't ready for that.
Because you can't get no beard, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
you took a shot at me, man?
Hey.
That's cool, bro. I got the Morris chestnut. I'm cool, dog. And then we're going to go right into story time. So this story somebody sent to me, it was they've been dating this dude for 3 years, I'm sorry, and everything's good. The only problem is he's attending to his mother a lot. Do what his mama tell him to do.
Your mama's boy.
Invite his mom over a lot. They had his mother over for dinner one time. The lady had said that she needs to respect his mother a little bit more, and they going back and forth arguing. So the dude took his mother's side over his own girlfriend.
Right.
So she trying to figure out what should she do. First of all, like Thurl said, you got a mama's boy on your hands. You might she might need to leave him.
True.
You need to chill out for a minute because you gotta wait. You ain't even at marriage. Like when you at marriage status, like when you wife, then you got something. But the conversation needs to be had because you gotta understand. Once you become wife, you gonna move up in the ranks. But you just girlfriend material. You know what I'm saying? You just. Now, are they staying together?
They do stay together.
All right, they shacking up. So
right, you gonna put that in?
Yeah, you gonna see. Well, you got to see what the intentions are. Y'all need to have a conversation about y'all relationship.
Mama probably be a church lady, so she probably speaking some Lord scriptures to you. That's why she on your head a lot.
Probably got that holy water sitting there just waiting. Yeah.
And you know, right. And then he might be the only son that she got. So you know, mamas and they first or only son they had, they really strict with them for some reason. Like nobody would be better for you but me. Yeah, you might want to have a conversation.
I always thought.
Oh yeah, when you a son, bro, mamas don't like nobody.
I always thought.
Yeah, but you got to have a conversation with your mom at some point because she can't keep running everybody off either.
True.
You know what I mean? So I think dude need to have a conversation. I think she need to have a conversation with him, and he need to have a conversation with his mom. And so if the mom is disrespecting the girl or disrespecting the house, he probably ain't let the mama know yet. Like I plan on marrying her, or he probably don't plan on marrying.
Right.
He probably don't even plan. Like if it ain't in the cards, mama telling it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, mama know everything.
Yeah.
So.
Girl, I ain't finna respect you. You just around for a minute.
Yeah.
So
you might need to step up too, ma'am, just to let mama know that you ain't no punk now. Not saying disrespectful, but you know, stand your ground as well as she standing hers. And then you make sure you handle him later because he got you messed up. You taking your mama's side.
Yeah, I think she should have a conversation with him first.
True.
Yeah. And who house? Like, is it a joint crib or did she just move in his house?
See, I don't know all that.
Yeah,
you got a point though. This is a moment with AB. Moment you all been waiting for. Oh God, moment with AB.
Yep.
AB, please think about this before you say it.
Well, there ain't no thinking. It's about me making a dang on mistake this past weekend.
Oh God.
So I do security. I started back doing security actually this past weekend at Mike Delaney's. And so I'm sitting in there and I'm looking around, looking at everybody coming in or whatever.
Right.
And then it was this white guy comes in. And I said, that dude look like a celebrity. It was Andrew Schultz from Guy Code Brilliant Idiot podcast.
With Charlamagne.
With Charlamagne.
Huh.
So I went over there and I was like, Mr. Schultz, whatever you need, let me know. You don't need it. I'm surprised they even charged you. Whatever you need, just let me know. So shout out to Andrew Schultz. Shout out to Alex Anderson. So I was feeling around my pocket. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no inside scoop fucking business cards. So now I'm over here like, God dang, like I don't know what to do. So then I'm like, all right, I gotta think. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna keep like he at this time he was more like, all right, hey, can you give me this? Can you give me that? Can you, And I was like, sure. At this time I was like, hey, so look, I got a podcast called The Inside Scoop. I was like, I don't got a business cards, but I do got an Instagram page. Follow that, please. Oh no, man, he followed it for some odd reason. I don't know what happened, but it didn't show. I seen him press follow. It didn't go through. The guy Alex Anderson, I DM'd him. He gonna give me he's gonna give me some pointers on the podcast, which is kind of dope. So all in all, after that, I seen Chris Long,
the football player, and not another business card.
The same night.
You on one? You was on one.
I was like, what the heck is going on tonight? So I got a chance to shoot my shot at him.
Wait a minute.
Pause.
Big pause.
Got my chance to talk to him though, and just tell him that because I play ball. Told him he was the reason why my game got to the way it was. But I was able to study how he played. All in all, the moral of the story is, man, please always carry your business cards, whatever, because you just never know who you're going to run into. And you wouldn't, like, to be honest with you, like, I think if I was more like in like a bigger mainstream city, New York, DC, Cali or something, I would be more so like have my business cards with me all the time, but I didn't. So, more of the story, man, keep your business cards. You never know who you run into.
In your wallet, in your sock. Something.
Them motherfuckers is in the glove department.
So let me ask you
with
something.
The ketchup.
Not with the ketchup.
So this whole time you were supposed to be working. You were following them.
Yeah, no. I asked because the area that I was in, they was over in that area.
Oh, okay.
So and the good thing, I mean, like the cool part is like Andrew Schultz he wasn't even like nobody knew who he was. It was certain people that knew who he was, but he just was chilling.
Right.
And I was like,
that's how he's supposed to be.
Yeah, super. And I told my bartender, I said, yeah, whatever he want, give it to him. And she was like, I said for free. She was like, what? I said, yeah, for free. I was like, you know how much he worth? She was like, nah. I said, this man is worth $15 million. Go look it up. I looked at her. She was like, oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, motherfucker.
She's like, who gonna pay for these drinks though?
Right, exactly.
I understand that, but who gonna pay for it?
Shit, he tipped her a nice little tip.
Really?
Yeah.
AB tried to get the podcast show out there and try to get a damn tryout with the Eagles.
You got daggone right. Shit, I try to win a date too. Shit.
So what happened with the Instagram thing?
I don't know, man. I literally seen him because he gave me his phone and was like, look, just look it up. So I'm looking it up, and I pressed follow. Something was, I think the internet connection was bad. So I was like, man, I was like, I don't know what happened. He said, did you follow it? I said, I don't know what happened. He looked at it again, and he pressed follow and walked away. Like, I seen him push follow.
He gave you the phone?
Yeah, he gave me his phone.
I would have turned
and
my hotspot on.
It didn't show up?
It didn't show up.
Somebody follow you?
Mm-mm. I was like, I said, God.
You might have lost that one, maybe.
Man, I did.
Yeah, you got to find out. You got to come up with a backup plan. That's what you got to do. You like, if I don't have my business cards, like.
Yeah, I got you.
It's got to be some type of backup.
It was an eye opener. I ain't gonna lie. It was an eye opener. I was like, dog, I would never, because the Delaney's, it's like, man, nobody know this place. It's off in the cut. Mm-hmm. It's off of 40 and Hampton. People that's not from St. Louis. It's off of 40 and Hampton by Forest Park with the zoo. Nobody pay attention to this. Other clubs here. This club is like a little small. Like you didn't even think that people walking in there, but man, they was up in there.
Yeah, that's right by the best emos too.
Right by the best.
That is the best.
Fire.
Shout out to emo.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've had situations like that where I haven't had my card on me, so I mean, what was the other dude name where you said, what's his name?
Alex Anderson.
Yeah.
So it's basically, it's kind of like how I'm not gonna say it's A&R, but this is like he He does a lot of the video productions for them. For Andrew, he actually gives them ideas for their podcast.
Oh, okay.
They
Did you get his information?
Yeah. So I followed both of them. They didn't follow me back, but I did. Alex at the club was saying, "Hey, just hit me up," because he black, so he's like, "I like to see my black brothers, whatever." He's like, "I know around white people, but I am pro-black, whatever." So I was like, "All right, cool." So I hit him up the next morning.
You didn't have to say that.
I was about to say something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, but if you go on this page, he definitely is. But I was like, you ain't gotta say that. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I did I DM'd him on IG, and I sent him a couple of our shows. He didn't comment back. He just double tapped, said he basically let me know he acknowledged it. So hopefully, man, he did. If he don't, I'm gonna just keep on adding his ass on Twitter.
You gonna be tagging him in every
just every blue moon. That's it. Just let him know that you out here, and then it'll come back around.
Yeah.
That's how I usually do.
Yeah,
basically, they be busy all day, every day.
I know. I just was mad. I was like, God dang, I ain't got no.
I would have got on the microphone and started talking, let the voice, you know what I'm saying, let them know, like, yeah, I do this for real.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, I ain't got no business cards.
Well, business cards don't work all the time because he could have got it and lost it. Yeah,
could have washed his clothes. They got messed up in the washer or something.
I got good intentions with business cards, but I get a lot of them, so it's just they pile up. I keep them, but it's like, okay, I always say, when I need something or when I'm going to go back to them or whatever, and I never do. I always just look at my phone.
Right.
Yeah. That's I mean, and that's what somebody told me. Like, man, business card you could throw away, but phones, internet you can't. So
yeah, but that business card could be sitting on that seat, and you could be like, oh yeah, I forgot all about this. Let me hit them up.
Yeah, true.
So, got dag it.
Now, what did you learn?
I learned to take the damn business cards everywhere the fuck I go. Yeah. And another thing too, man, like, sorry to keep going on about but networking, like, I'm horrible at it. So I'm like, Ice, what should I say? How should I approach this? Like, I don't want to be sound like no groupie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, how should I approach this? How should I say this or whatever? I just came through as humble as I could. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could have did it.
It's hard with networking too, because I struggle with that when I'm outside of like the industry, music industry or something. But the thing is, everybody different. You just got to be yourself, because you can't approach everybody the same way. So it ain't no like this is the way you got to do it. You just got to be yourself. And that's how relationships are built. Just like people like when you said you met Chris Long, you found the connection. Like this is how we connected. Yeah. So he'll remember stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt. He tried to buy me a drink. I was like, "No, I'm cool, brother." He was drunk as hell.
I might have took that drink.
He a retired football player. So I don't blame him. I could get drunk all the time too. Shit.
Let me go.
My job here is done. I got 2 rings.
You probably was sizing them up like.
Because I told myself, I'm small. He's like, boy, you ain't small. I was like, I'll take that as a compliment, you know what I'm saying? To let you know, just in case you get a little too drunk, I got to throw your ass out.
He sized him up like, man, this dude start tripping in this bar. I'm like, to get him up out of there. I'm like, let me go do some push-ups real quick.
I sized him up and say, he start tripping in this bar, but I'm just going to let him trip. He a big dude.
Yes. All right, y'all, we going to go right into the topic, y'all. Sir Thurl, how long you been DJing, first of all? I know, like I said, I saw you on the scene like in 2000.
I've been DJing for over 20-something years, so I can't pinpoint like the exact number, but I know it's coming up close to 30 years.
Wow.
So, I've been out here for a long time.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. This guy is the DJ that you need to hire. Like, this dude, man, you won't be sorry. He is the man with the master plan, I'm telling you.
The crazy thing is, I don't want to DJ everything no more.
Really?
Like, you gotta understand, I got a DJ company. So
yes, you do.
Yeah, so I have, which is All Star DJ Service. I gotta plug that. But I got like 16 guys. So I bring DJs in, train them, and try to get them to the point where I teach them the business and I teach them the technical side of it. Okay. And then they got to go out and practice basically on their own. But, some of them still stay with me and work. And I've been doing that for years. But it's like, I helped a lot of DJs get their start. But I want to teach them the business so they won't have to go through what I had to go through,
Right.
Most so, I like, if it's like, if it's a 16-year-old, like, I want you to DJ my daughter Sweet 16, you know. I'm like, nah, I got DJs that can do that, you know. So that would probably be better at it. I mean, don't get it twisted. I can hold it down, but I'm just saying if I'm trying to train them and trying to teach them, you know, like they'd be more in tune with the music, you know. So and then when cats be like, yeah, man, if you get me on, man, I'll bring you on the road with me. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't finna go on the road. I'm a grown ass man, dog. I ain't about to do that. Now, if you'd have caught me some years ago, you know, it'd have been something different. But the way my life's set up now, that's not what I want. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha, gotcha. What's one of the songs that's popular that you can't stand right now?
Man. Believe it or not, there's a lot of new stuff that I like. I like a lot of new artists. It's a song called ZZ. I really don't like that. It's featuring Travis Scott. I really don't feel the Travis Scott sound, so I'm not. I'm not a big fan. You know, like so. It just he got a sound, and I'm just not a real big fan of it. You know, so that's most of the stuff that he's on. But I think he's on that ZZ track. I can't remember if it's
with
Youngster. Now who is it?
With Offset and Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak. That's what it is. Kodak. He with Kodak.
I can't stand nothing Kodak.
I about to say I can't stand Kodak.
Yeah, that's what it is. My bad, Black Youngster. I meant Kodak. Yeah, my bad.
I just knew you was gonna say Tatiana.
I hate that song too.
I mean, that's the Silk the Shocker influence, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like y'all got it twisted. You know, but what the song is what it was. You know, like, man, some songs are like novelty songs. So, you know, it is what it is. Just like the Old Town Road. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's something new. It's something novelty. Right. People going to go crazy over for a minute. True. Then, you know, they're going to move on to the next.
I don't know. How you feel about that, though? Like, because, you know, he has a lot of, like, backlash behind it. Because it's country. But he got his own little twist to it. Like a lot of people like that's like into country music didn't like or still don't really accept that song. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, I mean,
I'm just shout out to Billy Ray for getting on it because they was trying not to put him in the country category. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, if I get on it, you got to put him in the country category. Yeah. But it's a whole genre. If you go on YouTube, it's a whole genre of country rap.
Oh,
they really they rapping over like beats and stuff, but they rapping about the stuff they do in the country. Oh wow! Yeah, it's like he just the first one to get popular doing it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And it's just with anything else. Anytime you incorporate rap into some type of genre, like just talk about gospel music. When rappers start making it trap and all that type of stuff, gospel didn't want that. You know, they was like, oh, nah, that ain't us. You know, but you know, if it was reaching reaching the kids or whatever, something new. You can't deny it. True. It is what it is. I mean, in Old Town Road, that's a form of country. So it's like, I mean, Nelly did it a long time ago.
True,
you know what I'm saying?
He
so
he did.
Tim McGraw.
Right.
Well,
so,
I think even with that though, like Nelly kind of was like he already made a name for himself. Like for this kid, he just come out of nowhere. For one, I'm not gonna lie, Lil Nas X, that kind of.
I threw you for it, yeah.
Because I'm thinking like,
I didn't understand it.
Like, dude, there's only one Nas. You know what I'm saying? And then you said X. I'm like, there's only one DMX. Like, bro, like you gotta pick somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
it's different. Put his own little twist to it. I mean, I don't know where he was going with it, but I mean,
you know, some of these damn names is retarded. Like Lil Uzi Vert. Like, what the fuck is that?
You ain't supposed to. Like, that ain't your art.
That shit remind me of.
You're not supposed to know.
That shit remind me of a Super Soaker name or some shit.
Lil Uzi Vert.
I got the Lil Uzi, bro.
Yeah, man. But I always when people I would like hear stories about them talking about them. I mean, the song been out how long now? The Old Town.
It's been out for a minute.
Yeah. I finally heard it like for real. Like,
really?
I finally heard it like last week.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, and I was like, it wasn't that bad. Like I thought it was like straight pure country though. Like it wasn't bad at all. It's
got a little beat behind it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That song he taking off with that, and he got a Wrangler deal with it.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he on the cover of magazines and stuff, man. Hey,
that was right up Wrangler alley. Like, oh yeah. You got what? Okay, all right, let's go ahead.
Get Lil Nas on the phone right now.
Right. These sales, you know, like
hurry up.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody about to wear Wranglers now, man.
And even what you just said about how trap was into gospel. Like shout out to Thurl and Lecrae and Flame. Like they didn't like that at first, but now they kind of like accept it a little bit now.
Yeah, because they see that it's still doing what it needs to do. If it's bringing people closer to God, it's just touching them in a different way.
Right. I think everybody got the impression of, like you said, gospel was like somebody that's old that went through stuff, but it's like you got young people that's believing in God that's going through the same stuff.
Exactly.
And it's letting young people relate to them more than, older people. So,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all for that. Mm-hmm. What's an interesting story that you had as a DJ?
Well, I just told you one about y'all.
Shout out to Rec One.
Rec One. Nah, I got okay, so all right, one time I was DJing at this club called Plush. And Plush was like popping. But Plush. Yeah. So it's this artist that came in town, a big artist. I ain't gonna mention names, but big artist. I'm talking about Cash Money big. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, all right, so dude was like he showed up without a DJ. I'm DJing the night, place full, place stupid packed. And he was like, yeah, I need you to run my music. Now, back in the day, I used to, I DJ'd a whole Pastor Troy concert, because I was a Pastor Troy fan. You get what I'm saying? But the more and more I learn the business, I realized, when you go to other cities, they don't do that. They you got to pay that DJ. Right. You got to tip them. You got to do something, Right. I just sit up here and I saved you money from bringing a whole DJ to the show, right? Mm-hmm. To travel with you. Mm-hmm. So when dude said, yeah, man, I want you to run my show, I say, on what? And he say, on this right here. I said, I don't know how to work that. He talking about, you don't know how to work it? You've been up here DJing all night, but you don't know how to work it. I'm like, I don't know. He said, how much is it going to cost for you to learn how to work it? I said, and I got him for a couple $100, but the thing is, I'm like, I had to learn, you taking another DJ's job for free. You get what I'm saying? If they think they can just come in town and you could just run their music, and I did it plenty of times, but then I got wise to the game when I start traveling, with artists and stuff like that. So I just got wise to the game. I'm like, nah, you paying somebody in every city you go to, you gonna pay somebody here. If I'm gonna run your music, so he gave it to me too, and I ran it. It was a nice little show. So I was like, man, I had it on deck just in case, but I had to take my groupiness out. Like they think a lot of people think St. Louis is like a groupie city, and we are, But the thing is, sometimes you gotta take that out of the equation and handle business. But,
so to side question that, why do you feel that, or why do people think that about us? Because there's so much talent here. It's so much talent. Yeah, but that we can be kind of be. Could you think that we could be mainstream if we had the opportunity to? Because I feel like it's just, you only can get certain far in St. Louis, but once you leave St. Louis, you can go higher than where you were in St. Louis. Well,
St. Louis this is how St. Louis is. They gonna appreciate you more when they see you on a bigger screen.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, they gonna love you more, because it's a bandwagon type city.
That's crazy.
So it's just it ain't nothing that's against it, because St. Louis is hard on you in the first place. So if you make it out of here, if you got to be really talented. So the thing is, that ain't the reason why a lot of people not making it. A lot of people not making it because they don't have their business side together. Gotcha. It ain't the talent. True. We got talent for days, but it's you got to really get down and handle your business.
That's true. Yeah. You hear a lot of stories Jaquan had that tell it all. I think it was a year ago. He was talking about the business side and stuff like that. You got that point. That's a good point.
Yeah. So it ain't. It's not the lack of talent at all. But St. Louis is a groupie city. I'm talking about in the industry. I'm talking about period. I'm just talking about when somebody come to town. Look at what the promoters do. The song somebody can have a song that ain't even popping nowhere else, but they try to bring them here first. But you trying to get your night popping. I understand that, but ain't nobody else even paying this guy this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? This is just a groupie mentality to me.
And I hate it too. The concert they have 314 day concert. Mm-hmm. They don't really have they have certain local artists on there, but you get people, and I think they only do that to bring they get main attraction people like Yo Gotti and stuff like that for people to come out there.
People to come out.
But if somebody was to say, "Oh, G the singer or Bo Holly or somebody like that is on performing on stage, they wouldn't be really out
exactly
there like
unless they start getting recognized by another market, and then they jump on.
That's
right.
crazy.
You know, they're like, oh, he blowing up. Did you see him on TV? You know,
That's crazy.
And that's the city we live in. It is what it is.
It is true. Yeah. Like you didn't like. It'll be like, yeah, you didn't like this dude blowing up. Like, you know, he was just performing where we was at
right
like last week, right?
Exactly.
It's like for real, man.
That's crazy. What era of music was the best for you?
90s.
Yeah,
of course, 90s. Yeah. But I like late 80s and early 90s. Like, you know, like I ain't gonna say the whole. I mean, I enjoyed the whole 90s, but I like the early 90s and the little late 80s. So that was mine. But I can't front on like Boosie and Webby got the 2000s on lock, and then Jeezy too. Yeah. Why? Come on now, like it's hard. But I'm just saying, like if I go to, I think because I got more memories to the like the early 90s. So I just
I'm an old soul, man. I'm with you. The 90s, it was more substance to they rhymes.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Like I say, Biggie is the greatest rapper of all time to me.
Yeah.
You know, and that just it was like certain stuff, like even with the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, it was Scarface and all. Yeah.
They just played that song, Mind Playing Tricks on Me. Like, just they told a story. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. You don't hear that shit now. Like,
of course not. That's what I love about the 90s music. You can visualize what they talking about. I can paint a picture with what you're saying. Now I don't want to hear like he's like I can listen to Jeezy first.
Jeezy is a good storyteller. He can paint the picture for you.
Definitely.
I even love Reverend Jeezy. Streets in the church in the streets. Hey, Pastor Jeezy was tough.
Yeah, but I think, and we had a bigger variety. Like you could switch because it was still a sound. Like the sound wasn't global. You still like when you went on the East Coast, you heard a certain type of sound. Like Tribe and them had a certain type of sound. Then you went to Outkast, they had a certain type of sound. You know, like then you know Bone Thugs, they came in, they had they certain type of sound. You know, so. If you, it's like when you felt a certain way, you can listen to different, like, it was almost like different genres in rap instead of just everybody being in the same category.
True.
And every song in the 90s, you can play it in the club and everybody gonna dance and kick it to it.
I ain't gonna say every song.
No.
The 90s had some whackness now. Don't get it twisted. Yeah.
It was very rare. Hey, they was bumping that in the club.
People always talking about that shit was so good.
They was bumping in the club, bro. You don't give Silk that much. You ain't gonna give him that much credit, bro.
Silk, I mean,
Silk was cool.
It was certain songs he did. You know, he started like he reminded me of Fat Joe. Fat Joe always start off good in the movie, and then he just lose me. Like Fat Joe, I don't know what. I think Fat Joe only good for like 8 bars, and that's it. Stop rapping after that.
Fat Boy, he get the right people on the hooks.
Right.
True.
I think he's very consistent. Every song he made, pretty much.
Fat Joe?
Yeah.
I used to like Fat. I mean, like I ain't gonna say I don't like him no more, but I used to be a bigger fan of him when he first came out. Yeah. So
he like this is like Rick Ross. Like only like one song from Rick Ross. That's it.
One song?
County and Day. Yeah, Born and Raised.
Man.
That's the only song. That's the only song. Rick Ross loses me. I don't
really
lose me. I just
man. Rick Ross got a whole bunch of music I can listen to. I could play Teflon Don from start to finish with him.
I mean, I just think he try to force rhymes in there that don't need to be in there. Like he was talking about George Zimmerman when they was talking about what song was that? It was him and Chris Brown. It was Chris Brown and Usher. He said something about George Zimmerman. I'm like, dude, this ain't got nothing to do.
New Flames.
With what we talking about right here, dog. They talking about smashing new females. You talking about George Zimmerman eating lemon pepper wings? Come on, bro.
Wow. That's that video where Usher was trying to get them bugs off of him.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't want no.
Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Get the roaches off Usher, man.
Like, I don't even think he listened to the song. I just think he wrote a rhyme and was like, just put that in there. Don't even. You fill out that damn song. Give my money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
As a DJ, what's the one thing that you hate?
A lot of people probably think it's requests, but it's not. I mean, I ain't like a lot of DJs. I ain't got no problem with requests. But what I can't stand is, okay, so when I'm setting up or when I'm DJing, people come out the street, try to have conversations with you. Like, what you been up to, man? Like, what you been on? You know, like, you know, like I am at work. I am entertaining. All like, you know, like I understand it's probably you probably looking at it like it's 15 people in here, but I have to entertain these 15 people. Right. I am doing something right now, so yeah, you know, because I ain't seen you in a while, so I just wanted to come hang out with you or whatever. And I was like, okay, it's cool, we can hang out, but I'm still working.
Right. Let me do my job.
Right.
I'll talk to you during the breaks.
Hold up. Ain't no breaks. That's the thing. Ain't no breaks unless you gonna play the electric slide or something like that. Cupid Shuffle. That's the only break you get.
Yeah, that's a long song.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And then I'm trying to run to the bathroom on that. So it's like, no, you know, let's catch up another time. That ain't a good time to catch up. No, that's not a good time. Like let me hang out with you. It's not hanging out, dog. It's not something that's joint. You know, you talking to me, I ain't even like I'm hearing every other thing you say.
Like the Charlie Brown syndrome going on. They're like, you said something. Pork chops.
I'm like working on my DJing skills, man. Like when it's like I feel what he's saying. Like somebody trying to talk to you, you trying to make sure you catch the beat.
Yeah, you listening to the other song. You trying to like what playing 2-3 songs ahead, and they sitting up here trying to have this conversation with you.
Like, yeah, man, you remember my girl Sarah, right?
Like, exactly. No. How the kids doing? I'm like, man, look, come on now.
My dumb ass was like, I thought that was a girl Brittany you was talking to. Oh shit, wrong person.
Right.
Shit.
Like, yeah, that's my girl Brittany. How you doing, Tiffany? Brittany, yeah, whatever, dog.
How many girls you gonna bring in this motherfucker? Goddamn.
Nah, that's funny.
So yeah, man, that's a hard one. That bothers me. And like DJs I train, they do that a lot, and I just be trying to so I go mess with them and do the same thing. I'm like, hey, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen you in a minute. How your mama doing? You know, like, so you know, then they see what I'm talking about. Like, you trying to straight up have a conversation? Is this a meeting? Man. Like, let's meet, dog. We can meet while you DJing. And I'm like, nah, we can't.
That's funny.
So you know, DJs now. What do you think about the scratching? Like, a lot of DJs don't scratch on the records no more. It's
I didn't scratch a lot either. I never, like, I came up under DJ Cut, DJ Fred D, DJ Master D, and I had to figure out, like, they used to cut it up. Saints Palace, like, they be like scratching. I was like, man, I ain't finna do all that, dog. So, you know, it's DJ 618. He used to have like the Beano 24/7 before it was the Beano. Mm-hmm. He dropped records, man. He was like, man, look, they can be sitting out here scratching all they want. I'm dropping these records for these people to hear, and I'm getting this party going. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, well, that's the type of DJ I think I like to be, because I like to kick it. I used to dance all the time. So I'm like, just bring the song in right and that's that. So when people stop and have scratch breaks or whatever, if that's not if the situation don't call for it, I wouldn't, you know. Right. So I ain't mad at DJs not doing it. But if you are gonna do it, be good at it. You know, like, you'll get a jigga out of me, but I bet you I got that jigga. Like, you know, I bet you I got it down. You know, but the thing is, like, just make sure, you know, I'm not talking about slamming. I mean, I'm still a fan of mixing. Right. But if you mixing and you putting these records together where they sounding right, I'm good with it. Yeah. You know, like, you know, I think some DJs do scratch too much, and I'm like, this is not a battle right now, and so that's just me. But that's just me, and it's different type of DJ. Now, if you got a turntable list, you know, that's what they focus on. If they focusing on battling and all that, that's what they focus on. But I'm a party DJ. I always said that you bring anybody in this room, I bet y'all can get them out their seat. And that's always
this is true.
That's always been me, you know. And that's so. Just figure out what type of DJ you are, and, you know, and just go from there. Because with the controllers, you can't do that much scratching anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I tried to scratch for 2 seconds. Like, you know what? This ain't it.
Yeah, I mean,
you talking the digital?
Yeah, I can't do it.
You know, I tried, and I gave it. I gave it to somebody else. Like, yeah,
strong.
There you go.
Man, dudes be pushing them buttons. They be killing them buttons. But they be pushing them buttons like they doing something. Like, oh, you see that? You see that button? I'm like, you see that? I killed that button. See that? I'm like, dog, you ain't did nothing, dog. You just hit the button. You know, like.
Hey, that was me.
He's sitting there killing it. Like, yeah, killing it. Yeah, you killing that button, dog.
I felt like I did something when I brought it right back. Like, yeah, see that?
Hit that backspin button.
Right.
Yeah, when I first got on them, I was like, dang, I feel like I'm cheating. So now I gotta super mix. I gotta figure out what I can all do with this. I ain't just finna, be bringing in a song. I gotta figure out something else now.
Yeah, I had to let the scratch go. One thing about me, like I said, I'm starting DJing a little bit. The music choice, I got all the great music. So like you said, I can get you out your seat in 2 seconds. Just like that. Yeah, but
you just got to know how to bring it in too. That's why I used to love DJing with Cuddy. We could do the same mix, but it's gonna be different because Cuddy's a musician, so he listens to instruments. Yeah. So he be hearing stuff in the songs that I like. Wait a minute, dog. Wait, what you just do? Hold on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like when I DJ with somebody like Cut, DJ Cut, he's a DJ's DJ. Like he's gonna play with part of the song, all that. He's still DJ, even though, Serato is out and everything digital, he's still DJ in the ABS mode, the absolute mode, where you put the needle at the beginning of the record. Wow. And that's the beginning of the song. Wow. And I be like, you lost your all this technology, dog. You lost your mind. He's like, nah, man, you got to keep it sharp. You got to keep it tight. And he still be talking with the records and all that. I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm just a fan of DJs, dog. So that's just...
Yeah, I heard a couple DJs where they took the words from a Mary J. Blige song, and put a whole different beat to it.
How the hell they do that?
Yeah,
I never knew.
They do it live, so
that's crazy.
Yeah. It's a DJ. I don't know I forgot his name. He was on 103.7. It's like on Saturday house party mix. Man, he was switching up beats and some words. I'm like, bro, did he do that, or it's like that's how the song go?
You could do that because they got acapella versions. So you just drop the instrumental and run the acapella. You just got to be on point.
I know now.
You got to be on point.
Wow, so I didn't know. I know now. Dude, I never knew how they did it. I was just like, man, how the hell is this a new song? How the fuck they put that dev beat on there? Like,
yeah, I know now. I was like, let me go ahead and try to figure that out.
Because I done heard, I kid you not, I done heard Mind Playing Tricks on the instrumental and Mary J. Blige singing over it. I don't know how the hell that was possible.
Yep. Because you got the Mary J. Blige acapella. And the thing is, you got to be. That's where your talent comes in. You got to be on point, and you got to practice that. Yeah, you just can't just go out and do it.
Man, I heard this one song. It threw me off. I had literally walked away from the dance floor. I couldn't believe it. You know that song? I forgot who says it all. Throw that ass in a circle.
Yeah.
They had Tamla Man, Take Me to the Kings in the background. I was like, how did he just, what? That ain't even cool.
That is crazy.
But that's tight, though. How did he do that?
Yep.
It's like, throw that in a circle. Out of nowhere, truth is, I'm weak. I'm like, whoa.
I mean, the possibilities are endless. That's how, once you learn it, you can put anything together almost,
Yeah.
What's some of the advice you can give somebody that's trying to get into the music business?
Start your own. The days of trying to get a deal, over. The days of trying to get on radio, over. Like, you got to really build from the ground up. Build your team. Mm-hmm. If you're the artist, try to get you a PR person. Try to get you a marketing person. Find out who in your crew is interested in doing something else. Like, if you got a crew and you interested in rapping, what are your other people interested in? If they're not interested in doing anything, I don't care if it's setting up your equipment, setting up whatever, running the sound or whatever. If they're not interested in nothing, they need to get out. You don't need to be rolling with them. Right. You need to be finding people that can do these jobs or whatever, because now you got to set up partnerships with labels. They're looking for partnerships. They're not looking just to sign somebody. Where you getting your music from? Like, you got to have all that set up. You got to be able to operate and put out music on your own now. It's too many outlets. It's too many, especially with streaming. It's too many outlets. So that's what I would tell somebody. Like, if you're trying to do it, get your team together. Mm-hmm. Get your team together.
I do know that in this era, the independent way is the best way now, because of just so much YouTube and the streaming and stuff like that. It's like a lot of record labels are taking a back door. Like, they still people still sign to them, but it's a lot of people that still make money just doing like you just said, streaming in YouTube.
Yeah, because people stream, they get their numbers up, and then they start getting shows, and they start hitting the road. So the thing is, like, you got to be able to put that money back into your marketing, though. You got to be able to market yourself, man. You got to be able to, like, can you take this product and put it out from beginning to end? And quit waiting on people to live out your career. You get what I'm saying? Just take this podcast, for example. Y'all didn't wait on nobody to sign y'all to do this or whatever. You're doing it. And you put it out a couple times a month or whatever, however you do it. And that's how artists got to do. If you got a finished album or if you got a finished project, put it out. Put it out. If 10 people buy it or stream it or whatever, it don't matter. Keep on living. Keep on doing it. If that's something you love to do, keep doing it. Because guess what? You're going to get better and better at it. You're going to reach more people, and the more people you reach, they're going to go back and research and find out what all music you did before then. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how people do when they discover artists. When they discover Kendrick, when they discover Drake, they went back and listened to all the other stuff they was doing. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what I always try to tell artists, but they don't want to hear that because it's not the shortcut.
No. Yeah, that's it. They don't
it's
want
not
to work.
the shortcut. It's not a cookie cutter form, you know. And so you just and them be the bigger artists, the ones that really got a catalog before they even get to a label.
That's true. That's what I just did with Humble the Poet. Like, when I heard him on the Breakfast Club, and I was like, man, this dude got some gems. And I was like, man, who is this cat? And I was up all night looking the dude up on YouTube, and I was like, yo, this dude is nice. And then the book, I was like, this dude is good.
So think about it. If he only had one thing when you looked him up, you get what I'm saying? Like, you do better. Like, if you Google me or look me up now, I got 2-3 pages worth of stuff now. You get what I'm saying? You do better having just stuff out there. You get what I'm saying? And that's what you need the team for. Because if you don't have anybody that knows SEO, if you don't have anybody that knows how to set up a website, if you don't have anybody who knows how to do your graphics and stuff, you losing. You lost. You got all the talent in the world, but you don't have anything to package it with. You know what I mean? So that's what you need. Build your team. And I understand that's easier said than done, but that's what you have to do.
Yeah, and I said the same thing with, me and Scoop. So I said, man, we gotta get a team because I mean we could do this. This is cool, you know what I'm saying. But we need other people's ears, you know what I'm saying, because like we can only do so much. And we can promote ourselves as much as we can, but
you the talent,
you know. Yeah.
So when you the talent, it's hard. Okay, now I'm the talent. Now I got to go engineer it. Now I got to go put it out. Now I got to go market it. Now I got to go do this. Now, dang, it's time for another show. Let me go pull some guests. Let me go, you know. Right. And when you're doing it all yourself, man, it makes it harder.
Hell, even trying to video record, like taking pictures. Like we taking pictures this and we doing this.
Not to mention that we gotta go to events, put our faces out there. And stuff
I suck at that.
Our schedule with being a father, married, life itself.
Exactly. But you gotta build your team with people who believe in you, because it ain't no money that's right off the top. That's why I said find somebody who wants to be a PR agent. Yeah. Find somebody who wants to be in marketing. And the best place to find them is in school. You know,
community colleges and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because and when you're talking about networking, that's where you got to start networking at, because people looking for opportunities just to do stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you want somebody doing what they love to do to make your product a little better. You get what I'm saying? The problem is, and that's what you run into when you have teams, somebody knowing how to, basically knowing when to stay in their lane, as far as not like everybody wanting to be the star. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta know how to be a worker bee. You know how to, you gotta know how to be the work behind the scenes to make something else pop.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Right.
So
Jesus said it. At least Jesus said, he's like, everybody want to be a boss, but nobody want to be a worker.
Yeah, I never wanted to be in the forefront. Like I really didn't. When I got with DJ Cut, I said, man, you out here popping. We could make a company. So, we started a DJ service. It was called Cuts Mobile DJ Service, but I ran the business side. And, like I DJ here and there, but I ran the business side. And they did most of the DJing. Right. So it was like, okay. So, but the thing is, like, once you get the talent still come out. And once it was my turn, I had to step up.
Yeah.
You know, from the talent perspective. But now I got to go get somebody else to run the business. You could do both, but it's going to wear you thin.
You dropping some gems over here.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, that's real though. I mean, so when you out networking, man, just try to build you a team. It's not gonna come easy. You might find one piece of the team this year, another piece of the team this year, but as long as you got people doing what they love, man, it shouldn't go nowhere, you know. But that's the reason why a lot of these artists, they get to pop it, and that's the reason why Cash Money Records and No Limit, all of them was big as they are because they had their team in place.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You think Kendrick and Drake just popped out of nowhere? J. Cole, you don't think he has a team? Like, these people have a team outside of the label.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these, like, that's what I would tell guys. Work on your team and put stuff out independently, because just live out your career now. Quit waiting on people. And then, like, quit running the radio, begging radio to play and stuff, because we on radio trying to get people to listen. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not the only lane out there no more. You know what I'm saying? The newer cars they making, they don't even have radios in them. You got apps.
Yep.
That is true. That is true.
So, yeah, that's what it is.
Especially with, like
that's
I said,
my advice.
With social media out here, they got, like you said, they got Apple Music, they got every streaming, all that they can put their music on, especially Facebook, Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
They make it easy for a lot of people these days, especially they try to get their business, music, anything out there.
Right. Yep. So you just make sure you get your business handled.
True.
And move. Work.
True.
Get out there and live.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that got famous off of just Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
But you want to have a foundation, too, because with all them social media pages get deleted every day.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I always tell people, I know people don't be big fans of websites, but I have everything still sitting on my website as a backup, you know, and that's how you get your SEO numbers, because if you're making Instagram popular, you're making Facebook popular, you know, you're making, when somebody write a story on you, like, you're making them more popular. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to capture everything on your own too, to build your name up, to build your pages up on your, you know, like when people search you.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You know what? I get told all the time we need to get a website.
Yeah.
And I just ain't even. I supposed to work on it a long time ago.
The website is your storefront. This is where I'm located.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't have brick and mortar places no more. That's their storefront.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate the gems, man.
Yeah,
for real,
definitely.
For real.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, man. After all that was, man. And we're going to go right into petty time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Scoop Grade AB. This is the Inside Scoop.
What? I know it's not petty time.
Oh, hell no.
That's right, y'all. Petty time. Top 5 male violations and top 5 ladies need to stop. And since we got DJ Sir Thurl in the building, we're going to give it the club edition.
Oh.
So we're going to start with the fellas first. Number 5. No man should be running to the dance floor when Cardi B come on.
or back that ass up.
I mean, if you're running to get on a chick, you know, you can't, like...
Yeah.
You can't be the first person out there.
Try to get my pickets. Like, come on.
They got the looking like Terry Crews off of White Chicks.
Now, if Juvenile came on, you know, fellas, you know, they let the girls run in first, and then they try to find like a spot where they can get.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they try to find their spots now, but nah, you can't be the first one out there, fellas.
Yeah, that's true.
Number 4.
Number 4. Fellas, I bet not see your ass drinking out of a goddamn straw in a goddamn club, boy.
See, man, that's crazy.
If you don't put your lips on that sucker.
Let's get this debate popping. You know, okay. So what does that mean when they drink out of a straw? Because I drank out of a straw for years, and then a girl told me like, "What you drinking out the straw for?" I'm like, "Dad, we can't drink out the straw no more." Like, so you know,
that's supposed to be a chick thing.
I'm gonna tell you why, okay? Because I have little pause moments. I remember one time I was like talking to my nigga. I'm like, yeah. Now, as I'm talking to him, my tongue is trying to find the straw. I'm like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? So no, I was like, man, fuck this straw. Because I didn't want nobody
You
look
put
at
the
me.
straw in your ear.
I didn't want nobody to look at me, but look at this nigga trying to get that damn straw with his tongue. Come on now, nah, man, I'm cool.
Bro, that's
Right.
hella funny.
Well, I get that. I mean, well, give me a cup then, because I don't know if your glass clean.
Yeah, give me
know,
a little
but
plastic cup, and I'm good.
But I heard if you drink out of a straw though,
it gets you
you
drunk.
get you drunk faster.
I
Do it.
That's what I heard. I don't
but,
know. I never drunk out of a straw.
A lot of people
It
say
depends if it's a mixed drink or if it's a straight liquor. Like with liquor with some ice, you gotta take the glass on that.
Right.
Man,
But okay, so I don't know, dog. I was like, Dad, we can't even. What about when I go to the restaurant? I can't drink my water out the store. Like I can't. Like what is that? Like
Restaurant different.
Restaurant is different, but you in the whole club scene. And think about this. Say if Gotti come on or Jeezy come on, you know,
it's a
Jeezy
good-ass
about
song.
that. You know what I'm saying? So you like trying to get the straw in, shit, and trying to sound hard.
don't have the umbrella though. You ain't got the umbrella with the straw. Like I don't know, man. I was up in the DJ booth drinking out of straw for years, bro. And then somebody said something, so I was like. Then I asked my lady, I said, I ain't supposed to drink out the straw. Like, ain't nobody talking.
All these years, ain't nobody said nothing.
And then it's even more a pause moment when you got the little
little
skinny
bitty
straw.
straw, yeah.
You try to catch that little motherfucker. Like,
Right.
That little black one.
yeah, like, dude, nah, man. Hey,
Yeah, I get it.
cut that shit out. Leave the straws for the females, man, dude.
Unless you at a restaurant.
Unless
you're at a
Unless you got that big straw and you drinking some water or some soda.
Yeah, Applebee's or something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Number three. Number three.
Number three.
Anybody-
Number three.
Hey, bro, that's funny.
Men should never say "a" in the club, bro. If I hear you say "a,"
You
I'm
can't say, hey, dog. You can't do like.
Not like a female.
Not
Like,
like no
hey.
female.
Okay.
No.
It's got to be a different type of
Hey,
hey.
stop saying
Put a
that.
little bass in your voice when you
Man.
say, hey.
Hey.
I don't even say that. I just like, yo, all right, but then you looking good. All right, but you know what I'm saying? I can't.
Oh,
it's just,
see, I thought like when a song come on and the girls be on the dance floor, like, hey.
no, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna say, hey, that's stupid. That's a little pause moment for me, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm about to take up this whole daggone, this whole
Man,
milk.
we can't do nothing, dog. Dudes can't say, hey.
That's the difference. Like, if you see your partner, hey, somebody, you know what I'm saying? But you know, if a song come on, you can't say, hey, you know what I'm saying?
What if the girl is twerking on your homeboy? You like, hey, hey, hey.
That's different, but you can't just say, hey, and then you start doing your little dance.
So when the song come on, it's your jam. What you say?
Oh, shit, this my
Oh,
shit.
shit.
No, the hell they did play this motherfucker. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
DJ, you better stop, bro.
This nigga
About
tryna
to get ugly in here.
right here. You gotta be one of them tough niggas on the wall. Be like, man, this nigga tripping, dog. I ain't finna. All right, this is my shit though, for real. Dog.
Hey, if the DJ plays the song that you're looking for, you'll look at the DJ. All right, now. All right, I'm telling
hey,
you.
bro, for real.
Go back in my bag.
Nigga, I'm about to get the whistle out.
About to get-
Hey. All right.
Number two.
Number two.
No man should ever stand behind another man while taking pictures. And y'all the only two niggas in the picture.
Yeah.
Y'all the only two people, guys.
Heck
The only two people.
Okay, I got pictures with my partners. You know what I'm saying? And my one partner, he forever like to put his arm over two dudes' shoulders. And, you know, get the this stupid look. But I'm like, dude, stop doing that. So then I gotta kind of make it manly. So I gotta like point at the pictures and shit, like point at the camera.
My pose game is terrible.
Like he not hugging.
Right, I don't want to do you know.
Or don't even, fellas, also, don't post the rent money while taking pictures.
Right. I seen one dude post like $3 in his hand. Like, what is that?
That was the tip for the bartender that you forgot to give.
That shit was stupid.
I know a couple people that be having their rent money right here, bro, while they taking a picture.
Like, well, I know who
like,
to rob.
come on, dog.
Right.
I know who to rob when I leave it.
I don't even want to carry money like that with me at no club.
Man.
I carry that $40 special. Give me a drink and some hot wings.
I'm going in there with a budget.
Yeah, I carry that debit card and you tap it.
Nah, I don't even want to take the debit card in because I can get out of control when the drinks kick in.
I had one of those.
Yeah, you run them tabs. And next day you be like, "Damn, I spent this much money."
I had one of those nights. I had one of those nights like 2 months ago. I tabbed that mug and then I woke up the next month. I was like, "Damn, I spent that shit."
I got a plan when I go. I go to the bank, take out about $60. That's it. That's all I'm.
20 to get in and 40 the rest.
Right, there we go.
You finna penny pitch the shit out. Give me
Boy,
a dollar.
if you going to a concert though,
Man,
they gonna hit you with. They gonna get you with 24 for one drink. Or something.
man, you know, like for this little cup,
man. And even like them shots now, like $4, like $4 for a shot. Man, I go to the corner store, get that bitch for 99
I got a Patron shot at the club one time. That boy was $7, $8.
Jesus,
like man, you know what?
I'm not even gonna get no buzz off this one shot.
Mm-hmm. Like let me just go get in the car and get a bottle and drink.
The old days.
This is ridiculous. And number one, top five male violations. You holding your book, Amy?
I got this.
You got it?
Fellas, stop buying fruity drinks in the club. If your butt do not get no Remy or no Henny,
don't get an amaretto sour.
Do not get an amaretto sour.
Don't get no sex on the beach.
Don't get a sex on the beach. The only far you can go is probably either a blue MF or a Long Island iced tea.
You can't get an electric lemonade?
Hell no. What the hell is that?
Damn, dog.
Sound like you don't drink.
What's electric lemonade? What is that?
Well, everybody can't drink, dog. So they might have to get the. Can you get the witch's brew?
What is that?
That's with no liquor.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of.
That's to play it off a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
let me get just ask for a mixture of juices. Let me get a mixture.
I
of juices.
remember when my first drink was a Red Bull and vodka, and it's called the Bullseye. That was my first.
Trying to have your heart jump out your body.
Right. Hey, I used to tell her, I was like, man, why you drink? I was like, cuz, dog, it's gonna get you right and get you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go try to get up in somebody's guts when I leave here.
Man, nah, bro. I don't trust that Red Bull, dog.
Oh, it fuck you up though.
Man.
That and then my old dude, which, you know, he's like, yeah, son, let's go ahead and make some orange juice and vodka. Call it a screwdriver.
Oh man,
it's like, dude,
anybody drink that? They got problems. They got trust issues.
He had the old country club vodka too. That's
a savage. He grew up. He was born in the '60s.
I'm gonna tell you.
You drink that? You was born in the '60s.
Put her on your chest.
Man. Good thing, you know, he getting older and older, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna transfer on over to Stag in a minute.
In dark.
Hey,
get some whiskey.
My uncle and pops, man, all they drink is E&J and chase it down with a platinum.
He was Scotch right now, so he done moved from the cognac to the Scotch.
I don't see how they drink that, dog. You chase it down with a platinum?
Shit, no, that shit
you gonna be in the bathroom, dog.
That shit horrible too.
And that is the top 5 male violations. We gonna go right into the top 5 ladies need to stop. Number 5. Ladies, stop taking 30 minutes in the bathroom just to take a picture and come out to the dance floor.
Unless you put it on Snap so I can look at it.
Nah, ladies, as soon as they get to the club, they go straight to the bathroom.
Yeah, they do. They got to check how they look. It ain't even about the dudes. They competing with each other.
It's never about us.
Yeah, this ain't even about you. I'm trying to make sure did anything mess up from the car to the door of the club.
Oh yeah, and another thing, man, just to add to that, make sure when you leave the bathroom, look at your feet, because I done seen a bunch of girls walk out with tissue on the back of their damn shoe.
Oh damn,
that shit is just the nastiest. If I did want to talk to you, I don't want now. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because she got tissue. It ain't on her feet. It's just on the back of her shoe.
I feel like she went in and dropped a couple diggalos up in that stuff.
Did you smell it though?
I didn't smell it.
Oh,
I don't even want to smell it.
If you didn't smell it around, you good,
man.
You better get on her. She
never
might got good credit.
Depends on what she wearing.
I'm just saying, when you get to a certain age, you don't look for they got money and all that. You look like, what's your credit looking like? Can you cook? Can you clean?
Is it Bud 700?
Do you know what a pot and pan is? You can't DoorDash me forever.
God damn it. Do you know how to make a shepherd's pie, nigga?
That's if you're looking for that long term.
Yeah.
True.
Number 4. Ladies, stop dancing on the dance floor barefooted.
Oh my goodness!
I don't see why they do that. Like,
because glasses, them shoes hurt. Yeah. Them shoes hurt. They wore them to look good walking in, and that's about it.
Yeah. Glasses then fell on the ground. Beer bottles on everywhere. It's all type of who knows.
They don't give a damn.
They sell footies at the dollar store now. You know, like you can just put them in your little bag or whatever. Like put the footies on. Something barefoot though,
man. Yeah. Sir Thurl be playing the right music, getting them out them heels.
Right. I ain't cool.
They call it cutting the rug back in the day.
Man.
Barefoot on the floor.
Man. Like you ain't got no damn sense. Number 3.
And I'm glad that you said that about the whole barefoot thing. Ladies, please stop wearing Nike flip-flops and flower flip-flops in the club. Like, what the heck is that,
man?
Like, dude, I don't give a fuck about them damn toes, nigga.
Ladies are real relaxed now. They don't get dressed up like that for real.
But if you don't come in there with some flats or some heels, we got a problem. I even go to the extent to wearing some J's. You know,
ladies come in there with a V-neck polo on and some tights and them Nike flops.
Wearing chains and shit. Like, girl, you don't wear no goddamn chains.
Damn. That's all you got, huh?
So they got to wear the flats.
They can wear the flats to the heels. Or they can wear some tennis shoes, but don't wear no flip flops.
Don't wear them flip flops.
I don't like nobody wearing them flip flops. I don't like that on dudes or chicks. Like,
man,
why you got flip flops on in the club? Period.
Man,
like, I don't like.
Yeah, like, and then it'd be some dudes wearing some Gucci flip flops. I'm like, bruh, now one cat step on your shoe, it's over. You gonna be
spill
pissed.
a drink on your foot, boy. You gonna be pissed.
And they be having white socks too. Like, come on, man.
It's the
come on, bro. I guess the white socks supposed to bring out the flip flop. I guess. You know?
I guess.
That's stupid.
Ladies, don't wear them. What's them flip flops with that possum skin on? With that possum fur on there?
It's just dirty.
That flop, they got all that fur right there in the front. Like,
what
is this?
That is just dirty.
Somebody about to step on that.
That's dirty.
It's called pink. Everybody go to pink and shit. Like, no, we don't give a fuck about them flip flops.
Everybody got money for pink now.
Right. That's just dirty.
Number two.
Number two.
Ladies, stop VIP hopping. You can't be VIP hopping from my spot, then go over there to across the room to the other one. Trying to drink for free. Nah, this stuff costs now.
Man, ladies got their own VIP. What's he talking about?
If
they be spending more bottles than niggas.
Look, I be like, I'll VIP hop. I'm like, what y'all doing over there, though?
What
y'all doing over there?
Hey, man,
They got the breed, though.
Y'all looking real classy over there.
They VIP. They got the VIP now. That's who get the VIPs now. It's the ladies.
Man, I ain't been to a club. I had seen a couple chicks. They went from this VIP part to get a drink and then skipped over to across the room. Like, dang, so you gonna get some chicken wings over there?
The chicken wings over there, but the drinks over here.
Right. They on the budget.
You don't need to be in the club.
I ain't mad at them. They ain't on the budget, dog.
And number one, top five. Ladies need to stop. Ladies, stop getting drunk and just falling out in the club.
In other words, stop acting ghetto as fuck. Nigga, have some class about yourself.
Ladies, if you can't walk out, don't let nobody carry you out. Cause there's some sickos out here like, oh yeah, let me get you, baby.
Right.
Yeah,
the whole time they get you, they grabbing all ass. I was one of them. Just.
Doing security.
Yeah, baby, my bad.
Did he touch you the wrong way? I got you. Don't worry about it.
You too damn big for that, bro.
You got to be careful anyway. You shouldn't be getting slopped like that.
Nah.
You know?
Man, you be having women that think they can drink a whole bottle of Hennessy by themselves and go to the club and sit in the booth sleep.
And they girls know them. They know what's about to happen. They girls know what's about to happen.
Like, what's wrong with Keisha? Oh, don't worry about her. She all right.
Right.
She all right. Somebody about to take her pocketbook.
Man.
Some of these girls can drink you under the table, though. Don't get twisted.
You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Shoot. They'll tear your little butt on up.
They'll take your wallet next.
But your finger out my pocket.
And we've reached the end of the show, everybody. DJ Sir Thurl, thank you so much for being on the show, man.
I appreciate y'all for having me, straight up.
Man, definitely. Please come back again, man.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us where we can find you on social media and everything else.
First of all, you can go get everything at sirthurl.com. That's SIRTHURL.com. Remember I was talking about the website.
There you go.
So, yeah. Yes. And then on social media, I'm at DJ Sir Thurl at everything. So.
All right, y'all. We're going to go right to Words of Wisdom. AB, go ahead.
Yes, Words of Wisdom is about energy. Your energy is everything. Whatever energy you put off in this world, you will get the same energy in return. Be careful and wise who you give and where you place your energy. Love, peace, conquers all.
All right, y'all. That is the Inside Scoop, and we are out.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.